Here we have for sale our absolutely stunning 2018 on an 18 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is a T28, meaning it's got a 2.8 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the T6, which is the shape. It is a Highline, started its life as a short wheelbase panel van, but of course you can see here that it has now gone through the fantastic transformation into the 4-berth camper van, which we have here in front of us. This has got the 2-litre TDI diesel engine, which with a 5-speed manual gearbox and 102 brake horsepower. And what we're going to do in this video here today is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec which is on this particular vehicle. Of course, we'll talk you through the Highline spec, which you get as standard, and of course the fantastic specification which is part of the campervan conversion on this particular vehicle. We'll also have a good look at the condition and service history and talk a little bit about the previous ownership history as well, seeing as it is actually currently available for sale at the time of recording. Now then, starting here at the rear of the vehicle, one of the crucial bits of spec with this particular vehicle is that it has got a tailgate. Lots of vans which have been converted have barn doors, which are two doors which open like so, but this one crucially has got the far more desirable tailgate, which you can see now has got a window in it as well for improved visibility out of the back of the vehicle. In terms of condition here at the back, overall the van is in absolutely stunning condition for its age and mileage, but having a good look here at the back, using the reflections from what we can see, you can just see how clean and tidy this particular vehicle is. Of course, prepped to our usual very, very high standards as well. A Highline comes as standard with colour-coded bumpers and colour-coded mirrors, and the rear bumper does come with rear parking sensors as well. One thing I like with this particular conversion is that the electric hookup is located here nicely underneath the back of the bumper. Some of them you see with a cutout in the side of the vehicle, which I don't particularly like, but I like that that's hidden nicely underneath there at the back. If we open up the tailgate, then we can start to have a look at the spec here in the back. So we can see that the vehicle is fully lined, so you can see all the carpet lining and everything throughout the vehicle. You can see that also inside here in the back of the tailgate. This is the placement for the table, which I'll show you where that fits inside a little bit later in the video. And we can see here that we have got curtains all around, so you've got curtains on the tailgate window there as well. This is a rib rock and roll bed. I'll show you the fantastic trim a little bit later on, so stick around to see that. But basically one of the key features with the rib is you actually sleep on basically the back of the seat, which gives you a more flat and more comfortable lying position. We've got the Evo design cabinetry throughout the vehicle, which is just of a fantastic standard, far better than some of the other cabinets which you will see. As I say, just finished very, very nicely. So another feature which I like is that these cabinets here, sometimes these can be filled with sort of electrical gubbins and things. These have been kept completely empty just to maximize your storage space. Down here at the back, we've got the consumer unit nicely tucked away in there on the side, which gives you this nice big space here as well for extra storage in there. This bag, which I'm showing you just there, that is an actual, that's a wraparound windscreen blind for the front as well. You've got access there from both sides for this cupboard space underneath. Of course, you can use this space as well for a bit of extra storage, and you can see here that we've got the nice Altro non-slip flooring as well. Up above us just here, you can access this from the other side with a little door, but you've got a nice LED strip lighting underneath there. If we continue then to go around the outside of the vehicle and coming then down the passenger side, I'll just briefly shut the passenger door, show you the condition here down this side. But again, just using those reflections, you can see how clean and tidy this example is. I say conversions carried out by our good friends over at T1 Conversions. They've done lots of work for us before. You may have seen, if you're familiar with our YouTube channel, you may have seen some of the other fantastic camper vans which they have done for us, just always finished to such a beautiful standard. But you can see here the lovely Indian grey paintwork finished very, very nicely. We've got black sidebars, and we've also got these very nice 18-inch wolf race load rated gloss black alloy wheels as well. Of course, side glass. This one has got the Skyline pop top roof, which has also got the scenic view feature, so you can unzip this here, you can sort of roll that away, and that gives you more of a sort of scenic or safari kind of look out from inside the vehicle. But then one of the lovely features here then of this van is the trim inside. So on the rib rock unroll bed, you can see here that we've got the fantastic sort of Golf GTI, GTD sort of tartan look to the centre of the seats, and that of course continues to the front seats as well. But I just think that contrasts so nicely with the cabinets in this particular camper. So we've got a sort of a silvery grey cabinet throughout, and again matches quite nicely to the Altro flooring, and then on top of here we've got the nice dark worktop just here as well. Looking at the appliances, we've got the usual Dometic appliances, so very high quality as always. Never have any issues with these. You've got the sink and of course the double gas hob, and of course these shut away very neatly indeed. Again, another lovely feature of this particular van is that we have got the top loading fridge. So once we remove these little trays here, which are very handy, keeping certain items in, you can see just the depth that we have got inside here. So really good space inside the fridge, and the top loading fridges are actually more energy efficient than the usual fridges which you would see on the front of the cabinet here, of course taking up some of this drawer space, but the usual fridges that you would see here are not as energy efficient as the top loading fridge. The rail here, which is of course to mount the table which I showed you, which is located inside the rear tailgate, and then we've got these fantastic drawers here. And again, this is just where you'll really feel the quality of this Evo design cabinetry. You can see here this slider system here, so you've got the lovely soft close there, but it's a really good size drawers, and the deepest there at the bottom. This little cupboard just here, this is where you've got your gas bottle and your water supply in there as well. Fire extinguisher located just down to the side, and then if we look up inside here, you've got your smoke alarm there at the back. As I mentioned, you have got access to this cupboard at the back, bit of extra storage space, which that's the one with the LED lighting underneath. And then if we look at the control panel here, you will notice we've got this very nice stainless steel look splashback. So you've got your leisure battery reading just here, pump which is for the water, lights are the lights inside here, and then AUX which will control of course the power which is inside the vehicle as well. So you've got the two nice 3-pin sockets just there. You've got a USB double charging point up there as well for your phones, bit of extra storage in the sides as well, and of course the wardrobe seating just there. I say, having another look at the rib bed, another sort of optional extra on this particular one is that we have got the two slide out drawers underneath the bed. So some of these you see are just a fixed blank plate there, which of course doesn't offer you any storage, but you can open these right out there. It offers you some fantastic storage as well. I'll try and do this with one hand if I can. I'll try and just fold this seat up for you so you can have a good look at what this looks like here. So there we go, and that is down. So basically using this handle just here, that is how you control the front one, and then this is where you can see the rib logo just down there. So rib is just a fantastic make for your rock and roll bed. If you, whether it's this one or another one that you're buying, I would seriously look out for a rib bed as opposed to some of the other examples. Rib are crash tested, so you know that you're nice and safe and secure with these, and you have got the ISOFIX compatibility as well. Again, I'll try and do this with one hand if I can. Just try and pull this seat down. And there we go. So I can pull that down flat there, and as you can see, you actually sleep on the back of the seat. So instead of having the sort of contours and ridges of the part which you sit on, you lie on the back of the seat, giving you this lovely flat surface. And this is where it gives you a better look then of an extra wardrobe space just there as well. Double swivel seat in the front, of course, done by Kia vans. We have these on lots of the vans that we supply, but just really opens up that space when you're able to get, of course, 1 or 2 people sat here in the front as well. This is a one owner from new vehicle, and we do have a lovely service history with it as well. So we've got a service book here with evidence of 4 previous services being carried out. Last one was actually in December 21 at 73,000 miles. These are all the accompanying bills with those 4 services, which is always nice to see as well, so you can see exactly what has been done on those. Upon arrival with us, we have put the vehicle right through our workshop for a multi-point health check, but we've also crucially done the timing belt and water pump kit as well. So we've changed that along with a new MOT. Just before we move on, I'd just like to show you a little bit about the bed up here. So we've got the extra lighting here, but this one has got the very nice suede headlining with the roof hatch. What I love with the roof hatch is that when this is slid forward here, it just hides all the gubbings of the pop-top roof. So there's a couple of straps and things which hold it down. When you've got the roof hatch forward like this, it just hides everything out of the way. It gives you a much nicer feel inside, but you can of course slide that back, and as I say, this then gives you access to the double bed, which is up here. So you can see here we've got a mattress up here, so nice size double bed, perfect for the kids up here. And you can see we've got these opening vents here, and this is a bit of clear plastic there. The bed does lift up, so it's on these gas struts, so that moves those out of the way, so that then gives you the really full sense of space here inside the vehicle. Makes a massive difference. It allows you to clearly stand up in the front of the vehicle as well. Moving then around to the front of the van here, as I say, Highline does come with a colour-coded front bumper and also colour-coded wing mirrors, and it's just in fantastic order throughout, it must be said. Really clean and tidy. Little touch in just here, I can see on the toe and eye cover, another tiny little touch in just there as well. Sort of course at the front you are going to get the odd little stone chip and things, but all in all looking very smart, and front fog lights do come as standard on a Highline. Finally then, moving down the driver's side here, and again just having a look at how clean and tidy that is. This vehicle has actually been lowered on the front, so when you do a campervan conversion, the back of the van does squat down slightly because of the extra weight which has been added. So what we tend to have done is the front to be lowered. There's my little dog running inside there, but we have the front lowered, so it just improves the overall stance. You get that nice level look to the van. In terms of condition here then, having a look down the side, I can see there is again just a little touch in just there on the side, but all in all very smart indeed. A couple of little touch-ins here on the door handle. You do get colour-coded door handles as part of a Highline. Looking inside then, say lovely condition in here as well, on the floor and the step, no issues there at all. I absolutely love the trim in here. I just think this checkered look is absolutely lovely. Twin adjustable armrests, you can adjust those using the little roller underneath. Electric heated folding electric heated mirrors and electric windows. Auto activated lights. You can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. There is a bit of wear to the edge of the steering wheel, very normal to find on these leather wheels. 80,784 miles recorded. We've also got your cruise control on the left hand side, and then your onboard computer controls and your phone controls on the right. 5-speed manual gearbox I mentioned near the start of the video. and air conditioning, an absolutely crucial bit of spec. On a Highline you also get heated windscreen, there's a USB point over there, and you get DAB radio on the screen up here in front of us as well. So just to summarise, I know this is a long video, we're over 15 minutes now, and I appreciate your time to this point. 2018 on an 18 plate, it's a T28, but crucially a T6, which is of course the shape. 2-litre TDI diesel engine, 102 brake horsepower with a 5-speed manual gearbox. Some people argue that the 5-speed is smoother than the 6-speed. I'll let you make your own mind up on that. Full T1 conversions, campervan conversion on this particular van. Finished in the lovely indium grey. Of course, go back through the video if you want to run through the absolute mounting of spec, which is on the interior of the van. Outside, you've got the lovely Wolf Race alloy wheels, you've got black sidebars as well. Gorgeous looking van, obviously something that can be driven every day. One owner from new, fantastic service history with 4 previous services, and we've just done a timer belt and water pump kit on it as well. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, head over to our website, which is here if you haven't already, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll see all of the photography, the description, and of course, crucially, the price. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and of course, we'll welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. Absolutely stunning vehicle. Thank you very much for watching.